Hi guys, it's Kyne. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, which is just consisting of me doing my makeup and talking about whatever's on my mind. It took me so long to haul my ass into this chair and turn on this camera. And it's not that I don't like filming videos, I just feel like I always procrastinate. Like it's 1 in the afternoon right now, which tells you how lazy I've been all morning. I know I haven't really uploaded anything in like a month, and that's partly because of school, but partly because I kind of just like ran out of inspiration for a little bit. Like I like putting out content that's new and fresh and will teach you guys something that you haven't already seen in my videos. But like when that is the format of your channel, then you eventually will run out of things to talk about. So I don't know when I'm gonna be uploading this on YouTube, but in a couple of days from now, at least, it's gonna be my birthday. I feel like I've sort of reached that point where I am over celebrating it, which may come as a surprise because like I'm totally an attention whore, but on my birthday I just feel like it's weird. Like I'm not an attention whore around my friends. Like I don't like being this, I don't like the idea of having a party that's just all about me. Maybe in the future I would totally do something like that when I have like more friends. My dream is to have like a big party with like everybody all dressed up and I enter like Diana Ross at Caesar's Palace. That's like my dream. But until I have that many friends, it's kind of just weird to do that with less people. But I'm turning 20 years old this year, guys, which probably seems still young to lots of you, but I feel like such an adult. Like I have to do my taxes tomorrow. Oh my god, guys, I have to let you know, I feel like I'm the last person to jump on this bandwagon, but I'm finally on Spotify. What I used to do before is I used to just like get songs on like iTunes and like download each one like one by one. It was like a process. People would be like, oh, Kyne, are you on Spotify or Apple Music? I'm like, I'm on Music, like the music app. But I finally bit the bullet and decided to pay the like $5 or $6 a month for like the student discount. But it is so fun. Like I love curating playlists and like giving them like creative titles. I take that shit so seriously, even though I have like 2 friends. But if you guys are interested in listening to one of my playlists, ask me in the comments and then I'll link you to it. I mentioned in a previous Get Ready With Me video, I was talking about how my car didn't have an aux cord, let alone like a Bluetooth like connection to plug my phone into. And so I had to like burn music onto a disc. Actually, it even had like the tape like cassette thing. It's such an old car. But somebody told me that I could get like this Bluetooth thing to connect into like the charger like cigarette port, and you can use that, and then you just have to connect to the radio and like choose a frequency. And it's so cool. I'll try to like put it on the screen what it looks like. Thank you to whoever opened me up to that, because that shit changed my life. Sometimes when I'm like driving, I'll like purposely take the longer way and like roll down the windows just a little bit to like show off my music taste. In a couple days, actually, I'm gonna be driving to Stratford to do a photo shoot with it's like a furniture slash like upholstery company. I know, it sounds so weird to everyone I explain it to, but like you'll see the pictures, it's gonna turn out sickening. But it's gonna be the farthest I've ever drove, so I'm more excited for that than I actually am for the photo shoot. Can't hurry, love, oh, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. I was kind of thinking the other day how I haven't done a makeup tutorial in so long. Like, I know these are kind of technically me doing my makeup, but I wouldn't really classify them as tutorials because I'm not really like going through all the steps. But I was thinking for a while now, I want to do like a drugstore drag makeup tutorial, but I'm not sure if you guys would really want that. So, because I know that like all of my requests are always for like wig videos and like sewing videos, that I'm not sure if you guys even care about like makeup videos. And like my idea was like I could do like a drugstore tutorial to show like how you can sort of get a fierce look with like really cheap products. But I don't know, because like I would have to go to the drugstore and buy lots of stuff, because like I don't have that much drugstore makeup aside from like some NYX. So I want to make sure it's something you guys want to see. So if you want to see a drugstore makeup tutorial, let me know, because I can definitely do that for you. It's hard having so many ideas in your head because you kind of get overwhelmed and you just end up doing nothing at all. Oh my god, let's talk about Drag Race. Who are you guys rooting for on season 10? Because I have a few picks. I would say like my like top 4 would be Monet Exchange, Ms. Cracker, Yuhua, and Asia O'Hara. Aquaria is also somebody who I followed for a long time, and I'm excited to see what she does, but it's always no fun rooting for the person who's like the most popular, you know? You want to root for the underdogs. Monet and Ms. Cracker, I feel like, are just such well-rounded, talented performers that I think they seem like sort of shoo-ins for the win. And then Asia O'Hara, I feel like she kind of represents that like very old school, polished pageant style of drag, which I really look up to and admire. And then Yuhua, of course, like I followed her for a long time and I just think that she is crazy. And aside from the fact that she is like a brilliant seamstress, she is just like so funny and has such a nice sense of humor. And I think it would be nice to have a winner like that does not take themselves so seriously, so I live for her. I love Drag Race and I don't think I'd ever stop watching it, but I feel like I'm kind of ready for new opportunities and new platforms for drag to thrive that's not just in the format of RuPaul's Drag Race. Like, despite the fact that there's new queens every season, don't you kind of feel like you're sort of watching the same storyline repeated over and over? You see the same acting challenges, you see the same sexual innuendos in every episode, you see the same sort of stereotyped queens that they're casted as. It's very much like they found a format that works for them and they don't really want to deviate from that. Like, the competition format of it kind of has like got people into thinking that like the queens who don't succeed at Snatch Game are like a lesser caliber of a drag queen, or the queens who can't sew are like less of a drag queen, or queens who don't have this like flawless, perfect quality lace front are a lesser quality drag queen. And maybe that's not so much the show's fault as much as it is just speaking on the influence of the show on the broader world. But it's definitely something that's hard to ignore, especially if you're a drag queen. That's why I love watching queens on YouTube. Not just me, of course. I'm glad you guys support me, but like YouTube is such a powerful way to not only showcase your talent and showcase your own creativity, but also to control your narrative and to control your storyline and how people see you, versus leaving it up to people who are gonna edit it and distribute it and take care of all of that for you. So as much as I do love Drag Race, and as much as I can be so jealous of all the queens who can go on there and like launch their careers, let's not pretend that that's the only way for people to get mainstream attention. Even though that's sort of the way it is now, it doesn't have to be that way forever. Oh my god. My favorite food lately is banana bread with Nutella. I have such a sweet tooth. Like, I will eat chocolate on anything. As long as it's not dark chocolate, like I don't fuck with that. But like milk chocolate, hazelnut chocolate, Nutella, oh my god. Ah, yes. I'm gonna take a little break. I kind of hate getting emails confirming that I placed an order because like after I impulse buy, I don't want to be reminded of it. I just want to get the package to my house and like live my life. I don't want to be reminded of the money that I spent. So I kind of get annoyed when like Amazon sends me an email. Oh, your order is like, don't remind me. Oh my god. It was one of my New Year's resolutions this year to like stop like buying stuff so like impulsively. And I'm like failing. Like most of my purchases I feel like are made like in the middle of the night when I'm like bored and like I'm thinking of looks. So let's do the eyes now. I think I'm gonna do like sort of a purple look with like silver glitter. So don't know what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use maybe my Sula Beauty palette. Let me get it. Oh, I forgot I also have this. This is the Urban Decay Electric palette, which I've had for ages now. I remember like reviewing this on my channel when I first got it in like 2014 probably. I feel like you're honestly not even supposed to keep makeup this long. Like, doesn't it expire and like go bad after a while? But I guess we're just living life on the edge. So let me tell you about a couple of books I've been reading lately. The one book that I tried to start reading is Dante's Divine Comedy. It's a book that has so many references to like both classical literature and like biblical stories. So it's hard for me to get into because I feel like I need to like understand everything before I even start the first page. But I found myself, I haven't even finished it, but I found myself going back to more Greek tragedies. In one of my Get Ready With Me videos, I kind of talk about Oedipus the King, because that was the only really Greek tragedy that I read in full length in high school. But I started like doing my own research on some, and right now I am reading the Oresteia of Aeschylus, which is a trilogy of 3 Greek plays. The way the Oresteia is structured is it's about like the themes of revenge and justice, and how justice that's like sort of this eye for an eye, blood vengeance sort of culture can never really work out when the violence is within the family. Basically, the storyline of it is this king goes off to war, and then when he comes back, his wife kills him, and then the son kills the mom, and then the son like goes to court, and then Athena like resolves all of it. It's weird to explain if you don't know anything about it, but this is another story that has so much background information that you have to understand. Like, you have to understand the story of the House of Atreus, the story of the Trojan War. For some reason, I feel like I don't mind learning about ancient Greek history, but like getting the background to the Divine Comedy and learning like biblical history is like boring to me. I don't know. I think ancient Greek history just interests me more. I think for me, the appeal of Greek myth is probably comes from the fact that it's so permeated into our lives every day. Like, there's a character in the Odyssey called Mentor, where obviously that's where we get the term mentor from. And even the word clue, it used to mean just a ball of thread. Because it refers to the story of Theseus and how he used a ball of thread to help him get out of the labyrinth. So we use the word clue, meaning ball of thread, to mean something that helps us solve a puzzle or get out of a problem. And the thing with me is, like, I'm not a big reader. I don't really read that many books, but when I do, I like to read the classics, like the Divine Comedy, because these are like the foundational works of art that form the understanding for our society. When you read such old texts, it's like going back in a time machine to seeing how a society thought about the world and its anxieties and its fears and its worldviews from a time where people didn't even know that there were germs, people didn't know that the earth was round, people didn't know that the planets revolved around the sun, and yet they were talking about the same things that we talked about today. We're talking about death and life and love and mortality and these profound thoughts coming from such to what seems to us to be like such an uncivilized society. I feel like now, like the way literature and like movies and TV shows are, it's definitely more about the plot and the like surprise twist ending. Like, you'll always hear people saying like, oh my god, don't spoil it for me, but like when Aeschylus was writing the Oresteia, his audience already knew what was going to happen. They knew the basics of the foundational myths. They didn't watch it to see what story he played out. They watched to see how he did it and how he made everything come to life, how he made the characters interact, to introduce irony there, to foreshadow this. So it's the things like that that I really like and appreciate when I'm reading stories. And I think that's partly why I don't really like watching movies, because I think movies really just play on like your very like short-term reactions, like, oh my god, that was so shocking, or oh my god, that was amazing. Like, I rarely walk away from a movie like really thinking about it days later. I did go to see one movie the other week. I saw Love, Simon finally. I don't know, I think Love, Simon was an okay movie. I think it was good in the sense that it's good for like straight people to watch. I think it's a good movie for people with gay kids to watch, to give them a better understanding of what it's like to be one of us. But for me, I was maybe a little bit disappointed, maybe because I kind of had expectations of what I wanted to feel. I definitely came in wanting to cry. I wanted to purge all of these emotions and really feel cathartic, but I didn't feel that. Like, it ended and I was like, that's it. There's this one character in the movie called Ethan who's like sort of acts as the foil to Simon. Like, Simon is in the closet to the school, but like Ethan is like the school's obvious gay kid. I feel like I would rather watch a movie about him. Like, I relate to that. I can't relate to being this like attractive white boy who has this like totally liberal family, and like when he comes out, all the school supports him, and like he gets a boyfriend right after he comes out. Like, please, like, they really can't make everyone happy, obviously. So I'm glad that some people got a really good experience out of it. But for those of you who watched it, let me know your thoughts, because I don't know, maybe I'm just being overly negative. I've been here for like 3 hours, I'm just realizing. Oh my god, I'm gonna try to speed through the rest of this, okay? I've decided to take another eating break. Oh my god. I'm just realizing I got some glitter in my food. Oh my god! I was trying to show you the glitter that dropped off my eye into my food, but I guess now there's dirt on this too. Oh my god, I'm so excited about the lashes that we're wearing today because these were actually custom made by a friend of mine from the States called Sabrina Lawrence. I met her at DragCon and she does amazing, amazing makeup, like very graphic, very colorful, bold. Go check her out, and she makes custom lashes and she sent me some. Actually, she sent me this and an even bigger pair. Let me show you those. Girl, these are like next level. I can't wait to wear these, but for this look, I think I'm gonna go with the more subtle ones. I wonder if they'd look better like if they were kind of curled up a little bit, or maybe I'm just like putting it on wrong. I don't know. Am I supposed to curl these? I feel like I'm not supposed to. I think that actually looks worse. Oh my god. These are sick. Oh my god. I'm gonna keep these on. Okay, that's like pretty much it for my makeup. I'm gonna go change and put on some hair and I'll be right back. All right guys, I'm finished getting ready and I feel so awkward in this hair. Like, I rarely wear my hair this flat, but it's part of a separate video that I'm doing. I think this hair keeps getting in my lashes, but I figured out the key is like to push them up a little bit, because when they're sticking straight out, it just does not like really do them justice to how big they actually are. But yeah, this is a finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Leave your comments down below on your thoughts on anything that I talked about today. Let me move that. I'm sorry, this hair is still like so new to me. I don't know how to act with straight hair. Always remember, all of your wildest dreams can come true as long as you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. Bye!